New tonight, should you be paying more for the same exact product than some of your neighbors? Well, if you're a Birmingham Water Works customer, you may be, depending on how much water you use each month.
Yeah, 6 on your side investigator Jonathan Henderson reports these increasing rates were a nasty surprise for a local family who says they still don't think their bill is correct.
Meet the Hendersons. Like thousands of Birmingham Water Works customers, they didn't get a bill for months and then got 5 bills all at once in June. They say they paid that bill, then got another one a few days later demanding hundreds more, and when they called to try and resolve it, they say they never got a call back. That's when their billing story really takes a turn. When the time came to fill this pool with 31,000 gallons of water. Based on their average monthly bill plus the extra water for the pool, the Hendersons should have used about 35,000 gallons that month, which would be a bill of around $290 based on Waterworks rates. Instead, they got a bill in July for $1,078.
So we were expecting a high bill. We were not expecting them to tell us that we had used 45,000 gallons in 1 month. We don't ever use 11,000 gallons in a month, ever. So we called about that. Somebody will call you back. Never got a call back. So we waited, and then the next bill, they were trying to state in July that we used 72,000 gallons. There's no way.
If you take a closer look at the Hendersons' bill, you'll figure out that every gallon of water you use doesn't cost you the same.
And I've never looked at it like that until you pointed it out to me, but it doesn't make any sense.
Under the Birmingham Water Works Board's rate structure, you're billed based on the number of cubic feet of water that you use. Now, if you're using a 5/8 line, as most homes do, the first 3 cubic feet will run you $266 per cubic foot. The next 12 will cost you $396 per cubic foot. And anything after that will run you $693 per cubic foot, but all for the exact same water.
If I'm using the water and I'm paying for it, then it shouldn't matter how much water I use. It shouldn't be charged differently because I use more. That really is not fair.
Where you really begin to see this impact you is in the rate increases the utility has passed in the last few years. In 2019 and 2021, the Waterworks said their rate hikes would result in an average increase in your bill of about 3.9%. But look at this chart we put together that shows you've paid a much heftier price hike if you have a bigger home with more people or a big lawn to water. Customers who use more than 7 cubic feet a month are now paying between 10 to as much as 25% more for the same water they were paying for in 2019.
And this chart breaks it down a little bit further for you. Look at this average cost per cubic foot. If you have just a lower amount that you're using every month, you're paying about $266 per cubic foot. But look up here, if you have a big lawn, if you're watering a lot in the summer, or let's say filling up a pool, then for that same cubic foot of water from the exact same source, you're paying almost double that, as much as say $482 or even $499 per cubic foot. Again, all based on how much you use. So we asked the Birmingham Water Works to kind of explain the reasoning behind why they charge some customers more for the exact same water. We still haven't heard back from them.
All right, so Jonathan, what happened to the Hendersons in that $1,000 water bill?
Yeah, of course, everybody wants to know what happened to the Hendersons, Catherine. We reached out to the Birmingham Water Works about their case. The Water Works say they believe that bill is correct and they have the meter readings to prove it. They showed us the pictures, but they are now reaching back out to the Hendersons, who tell me they're trying to sit down and calculate how much they really believe they actually owe, what an accurate bill would be, and that is what they plan to pay.